Are you familiar with the saying, "he is a mango"? This phrase is often used among the hostesses in KTV, a type of gentlemen's club in the Philippines. Of course, the code phrases can be limited to certain hostesses or a specific area. Anyway, I heard this directly from a hostess working at a KTV in Manila. There are other similar phrases. He is a yub, he is sky blue. In this context, mango, yub, which means purple sweet potato, and sky blue stand for different bill denominations. Mango represents the 500 peso bill, yub represents the 100 peso bill, and sky blue represents the 1,000 peso bill. So, if you are referred to as mango, it means you are expected to tip a hostess with a 500 peso bill whenever you tip. Being called sky blue might suggest you are a generous tipper, akin to a white knight. On the other hand, being called yub could imply being frugal or miserly. While there are other colored bills in the Philippines, I haven't heard specific phrases associated with them. This could mean that tipping with a 20 or 50 peso bill is uncommon. There is a 200 peso bill, but its associated color isn't widely known. Those who tip with 200 pesos usually hand over to 100 peso bills. I remember a conversation with a hostess where she explained these meanings. It was payday for the hostesses, which happens once every 2 weeks. I didn't inquire about her earnings from the past 2 weeks, but she expressed a desire to earn more. Despite having 2 kids attending private school, she specifically mentioned, "I've only earned 100,000 pesos. At that time, 100,000 peso was equivalent to $2,000. So, she was earning $4,000 a month. Keep in mind, she wasn't even the top hostess of the day and was over 30 years old. Curious, I asked how much the top hostess earned. She mentioned around $10,000 a month. I inquired about her, and she gestured toward an older man enjoying himself with a lady, opening a bottle of tequila. This older man looked Japanese, similar to myself in appearance, and appeared to live on a pension of around $2,000 at most. By the way, it's been a while since I've seen many Chinese and Korean people in the Philippines due to economic developments, but the Japanese had established a presence in Southeast Asia earlier due to the swift recovery after World War II. However, now Chinese and Koreans are more prevalent, showcasing their economic power. Interestingly, K in KTV originally stood for karaoke, a Japanese concept, but now some refer to it as JTV to distinguish it from Korean-style KTV. Even so, the Japanese don't insist on the correctness of the origin. We Japanese accept the term JTV, and I find that quite liberating and a point of pride. Returning to the main topic, it seemed somewhat futile for the old Japanese man to vie for the attention of the lady who earns $10,000 a month, while he himself receives only a $2,000 pension at most. The old man began playing Body Shot, a game where tequila is consumed after licking salt and calamansi juice from a lady's body. It's significant that the lady chooses where the salt and juice are placed. In this case, the old man was allowed to place it on her arm. Not just the old Japanese man, but some of the other older gentlemen there also seemed to be trying to impress the ladies. But in a situation where men earn less than the women, who becomes the object of the ladies' affections, this is the reality. And their efforts often seemed in vain. I don't usually go to KTVs myself, but I ended up there once with an acquaintance's invitation. On entering the KTV, we were asked to choose a lady from the lineup. My friend had a peculiar habit of asking who the oldest woman was when the ladies appeared. He explained that the oldest woman might entertain us better due to her extensive experience in the business. He believed our enjoyment inside was crucial because even if we tried to impress a younger hostess, we might not have a good time if we couldn't go out with her. In this context, oldest woman doesn't necessarily mean old. For men over 50, even a woman in her 30s might be considered younger. Furthermore, her straightforward and friendly personality when answering the question about the oldest one indicated that she was optimistic and easygoing, creating a more relaxed atmosphere. We had a great time with the oldest lady without any pressure to order an expensive bottle of tequila, which, if I recall correctly, cost 10,000 pesos. That night, I became a mango, tipping her with a 500 peso bill after my friend covered all our expenses. Since then, I haven't been back to a KTV.